꺼진 불빛들이 창가에 내려앉아 젖은 거리는 말없이 어둠을 덮네. 잉크는 번져가고 시간은 천천히 숨을 쉬어 복잡한 생각들은 빗소리에 씻겨 내려가 그냥 이대로 조용히 멈춰있는 밤. 내리는 비를 따라 리듬을 그려 희미해진 기억들도 조금씩 흘러 투명한 창밖. 세상은 너무 멀리 있어. 지금 이 온기만으로 충분한 것 같아. 책장 귀퉁이 접어둔 문장 하나 이제야 조금 알 것 같은 위로의 의미. 도시의 소음도 나에겐 그저 먼 배경음. 그저 먼 배경음. 익숙한 정적 속에 나를 다시 세워. 내리는 비를 따라 리듬을 그려 희미해진 기억들도 조금씩 흘러 투명한 창밖. 세상은 너무 멀리 있어. 지금 이 온기만으로 충분한 것 같아. 빛은 번진 서울의 불빛들 젖은 아스팔트 위로 흐려지는 경계. 뜨거운 김이 오는 커피잔 넘어 텅 빈 구석 자리엔 그림자만 길어져. 빗소리에 섞인 재즈 낮게 깔린 공기 차가운 도시 속 나만의 작은 섬. 창밖에 비와 안에 온기가 만나 흐릿한 기억들이 다시 선명해져. 다시 선명해져. 다시 선명해져. 시간은 멈춘 듯 느리게 흘러가고 라디오에서 낡은 멜로디가 새어나와. 누군가의 빈자리 혹은 나의 오늘 젖은 외투를 걸고 잠시 숨을 고르네. 빗소리에 섞인 재즈 낮게 깔린 공기 차가운 도시 속 나만의 작은 섬. 창밖에 비와 안에 온기가 만나 흐릿한 기억들이 다시 선명해져. 다시 선명해져. 다시 창가에 비친 내 모습은 조금 흐릿해. 커피 향기 속에 숨어버린 주말의 끝. 시간은 멈춘 듯 시계 태연만 돌아가. 젖은 아스팔트 위로 그림자가 길어져. 테이블 위엔 식어버린 아메리카노. 도시의 소음마저 빗소리에 묻혀가. 비가 내리는 이 공간 속에서 우리만의 리듬을 찾아가. 재즈 힙합 선율에 몸을 맡겨. 이 비가 그칠 때까지 나를 안아줘. 이 비가 그칠 때까지 나를 안아줘. 우산 없이 걷는 사람들의 표정은 무심해. 익숙한 풍경들이 낯설게 느껴지는 밤. 멜로디 위에 글을 쓰는 건 나의 오랜 버릇. 쓸쓸함과 따뜻함 그 어디쯤 머무는 맘. LP 노이즈처럼 오래된 기억을 꺼내. 먼지 쌓인 방 한 구석 나만의 박자를 새겨. 비가 내리는 이 공간 속에서 우리만의 리듬을 찾아가. 재즈 힙합 선율에 몸을 맡겨. 이 비가 그칠 때까지 나를 안아줘. 이 비가 그칠 때까지 나를 안아줘. 창문 너머 빗방울이 하나 둘씩 모여 이 도시의 슬픔을 씻어내린 것 같아. 나만 홀로 남은 기분이지만 편안함이 있으니까. 비가 내리는 이 공간 속에서 우리만의 리듬을 찾아가. 재즈 힙합 선율에 몸을 맡겨. 이 비가 그칠 때까지 나를 안아줘. 이 비가 그칠 때까지 나를 안아줘. 이제 비가 그치려나 봐. 잘 자. Lights bleeding through the fogged out glass. Watching shadows stretch long, letting moments pass. The concrete grid is humming, a quiet restless sea. Pushing all the secrets out, waiting just for me. I'm finding the balance where the static starts to thin. Taking in the pulse of the world, letting it all begin, yeah. We're tracing the lines in the dark, catching the ghost of a singular spark. Moving through the static, finding the flow. The only direction is the one that we know. The ink is dry, the page is turned, collecting every lesson that the pavement has learned. It's a tightrope walk above a neon deep, trading all the waking hours for the dreams we keep. Precision in the silence, a focus in the frame, giving all the nameless things a temporary name, yeah. We're tracing the lines in the dark, catching the ghost of a singular spark. Moving through the static, finding the flow. The only direction is the one that we know. Just the movement. concrete veins mapping out the urban sprawl, watching shadows stretch long against the wall. Street lights flicker in a coded kind of dance, caught in the rhythm, waiting for the circumstance. Coffee steam rising, a ghost against the glass, observing the blur of the souls as they pass. It's a frequency tuned to the heart of the grid, uncovering secrets the daylight has hid. We're moving through the static, finding the light, anchored in the middle of the pulse of the night. Everything's shifting, the concrete's alive, just trying to keep momentum to thrive. Pencil in the margins, rewriting the script, keeping the focus tight, making sure it isn't clipped. The subway hum is a choir for the restless mind, leaving the noise of the day far behind. It's a balance of tension, a steady state flow, keeping the fire in the places where the embers glow. We're moving through the static, finding the light, anchored in the middle of the pulse of the night. Everything's shifting, the concrete's alive, just trying to keep momentum to thrive, just trying to keep momentum to thrive. Glasses holding on to all the gray, watching the city light just slip away. A flicker in the lamp, a hum in the wire, feeding the slow, low burning fire. Ink on the page, tracing the ghost of a line, taking the weight of the hours that are mine. And we drift in the tape hiss bloom, filling the corners of a quiet room. Everything's hazy, yeah, everything's deep, while the concrete is drifting to sleep. No rush to be found, no pace to keep, just counting the shadows while the secrets keep. The needle is caught on a rhythmic loop, watching the world from the safety of the stoop. It's a slow motion dance, a quiet escape, letting the silence take its own shape. And we drift in the tape hiss bloom, filling the corners of a quiet room. Everything's hazy, yeah, everything's deep, while the concrete is drifting to sleep. Just let the tape run. Clouds dancing in the slanted light. A perfect moment suspended in the quiet. I'm tracing the grain of the worn out floor. Don't need to reach for anything more. The static is a warm, steady hum, a rhythmic beat on the beat of a thumb. Everything's soft, everything's slow. Where the shadows drift is the only way to go. A beautiful glitch in the turn of the page. Just a quiet heart on a shifting stage. No rush to be found, no place to arrive. Just feeling the pulse of being alive. The melody bends in the heat of the air. Like the weight of a thought that I'm happy to share. Everything's soft, everything's slow. Where the shadows drift is the only way to go. A beautiful glitch in the turn of the page. Just a quiet heart on a shifting stage. Just drift. Let the tape run out. Signs bleed into the charcoal sky. Watching the world just drift on by. The coffee's cooling, a bitter dark shade, a bitter dark shade, marking the time and the choices we've made. Rhythm of the rain is a slow, steady clock. Locking the door, throwing the heavy lock. I'm just an observer of the midnight flow, keeping the pace that the city wants to show. Everything's turning, a cycle of light, caught in the amber pulse of the night, drifting in circles, a quiet descent, knowing exactly where all of it went. Paper pages scribbled in ink, watching the world in a delicate blink. The static is humming a song of its own, a frequency found when you're standing alone. The streetlights are shivering, casting a glow on secrets the pavement just won't let go. I'm finding the balance, the space to breathe, getting ready to leave, getting ready to see. Oh, everything's turning, a cycle of light, caught in the amber pulse of the night, drifting in circles, a quiet descent, knowing exactly where all of it went. Just the drift. grass weeping, the city's painting in oils, blurred neon smears on the blacktop below. My steam rising, vanishing into the gray, watching the world in a slow, steady flow. The espresso is dark, a mirror of night, keeping the storm on the other side of the frame. I'm just a silhouette in the dim amber glow, finding a rhythm that doesn't have a name. And the rain writes stories on the page, a language of drifts, a transient stain. Everything's soft, everything's deep. Ooh. While the concrete is drifting asleep, the condensation is holding the cold, a thin barrier made of breath and of glass. The traffic lights pulse like a dying's pass. No destination, just a seat and a view. Watching the puddles turn silver and blue. It's a quiet collision, a weight on the chest. The city is tired, it's earned its long rest. And the rain writes stories on the page, a language of drifts, a transient stain. Everything's soft, everything's deep. Ooh. While the concrete is drifting to sleep, just the rain. Slow motion, let the city breathe. The steam hides the face of the street, just ghosts in overcoats chasing the clock. I'm reading the cracks in the table, a map of a life I forgot to unlock. Yeah. The morning is heavy, a blanket of gray, while the ceramic is cooling its skin. I'm just an observer of patterns, letting the rush of the city begin. And we drift in the spaces between, floating like dust in a shaft of the light. Everything's fleeting, a blurred silhouette. Caught in the edge of the night. Ink starts to bleed on the margins. A conversation that ends in the lines. The heavy rotation of shadows, rewriting the rules and the signs. I'm tracing the pulse of the transit, a rhythm that's hard to define. Leaving the weight of the day at the door, and making the silence all mine. And we drift in the spaces between, floating like dust in a shaft of the light. Everything's fleeting, a blurred silhouette. Caught in the edge of the night. concrete veins pulse beneath the street lights glow. Shadows stretch out long where the night currents flow. My coffee's turned cold, just a dark bit of mirror. The window pane fogged, keeping the outside clearer. Counting the rhythm of heels on the wet stone path. A fleeting conversation in the city's aftermath. But the night is a bridge, and I'm crossing the line, tracing the stars that the skyscrapers define. Everything shifts, nothing stays in the frame, just echoes of moments without a specific name. The late night local hums a lullaby of gears, shaking off the dust of these quiet static years. I'm looking for a frequency that cuts through the noise, finding a balance in the stillness, in the poise. The clock on the wall is a circle of doubt, but I found what the silence is whispering about. But the night is a bridge, and I'm crossing the line, tracing the stars that the skyscrapers define. Everything shifts, nothing stays in the frame, just echoes of moments without a specific name. Tracing lines on the glass, watching the silhouettes march to the clock. A copper finish for dawn, the city is waiting for the deadbolt to unlock. Paper thin notes stacked on the table, stacked on the table. Waiting for the grind, waiting for the spark. I'm tracing the shadows of the morning shift, still holding on to the edges of the dark. It's a slow motion morning, breathing in deep, while the pavement is cooling its feet. Everything's muted, everything's still, just the pulse of the street in retreat. Receipts in a pile, evidence of a day where time just loses its shape. The espresso machine is a heartbeat, the only thing keeping the world from the tape. I watch the steam curl into ribbons of white, a quiet collision of warmth and a cold. Whatever the city is trying to say, it's already been whispered and told. It's a slow motion morning, breathing in deep, while the pavement is cooling its feet. Everything's muted, everything's still, just the pulse of the street in retreat. was drinking the rain again. Reflections of taillights blurring into gold. Is it into gold? Outside the city's heart is a rhythmic hum. Cold static in the air, a story waiting to be told. Inside, the porcelain is warm against my palm. Steam rising like a ghost from a dark roast sea. Traffic lights are pulsing. Traffic lights are pulsing, a slow motion stroll. While the silence in this corner belongs only to me. The world is moving in a fast forward blur, but I'm finding rhythm in the velvet pulse. Static on the lens, the concrete breathes. Everything else is just something else. Worn leather, mahogany shadows, an open page waiting for a pen that won't move. The ink is heavy like the air after a storm, sinking into the paper, catching the groove. High rise, I'm in the distance like a choir of servers. A million lives spinning in a digital loop. But here the light is low, the mood is dense and sweet. Watching the city from the safety of the stoop. The world is moving in a fast forward blur, but I'm finding rhythm in the velvet pulse. Static on the lens, the concrete breathes. Everything else is just something else. The world is moving in a fast forward